Marcus Rashford is holding out for Champions League football next season, in a blow to Aston Villa and Manchester United. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. The forward's loan at Villa Park has ended and he will not sign permanently after Sunday's 2-0 loss at United saw them finish 6th in the table. Sunsport understands boss Unai Emery wanted him long-term after some impressive performances since signing in January. But Rashford, 27, who is on Barcelona's radar, wants to join a club in Europe's elite competition. And they are set to sign Wolves star Matheus Cunha, who will wear his old number 10 shirt. Rashford loved his time at Villa, recapturing his appetite for football after a nightmare end to his Old Trafford career. He contributed 4 goals and 5 assists in 17 games and earned an England recall. But defeat at United saw them finish 6th, leaving their hopes of signing Rashford in tatters. Villa would also struggle to finance a deal, with the final day loss costing around £50 million after being forced to settle for a Europa League spot. United want to sell Rashford to help balance the books, allowing for a major overhaul of their squad and removal of his £350,000 a week salary from their wage bill. Rashford, who would cost around £40 million, said farewell to Villa fans yesterday on Instagram. He said, "It is a special club and I appreciated the way Villa fans embraced me with open arms. It is a huge disappointment not to have made the Champions League, which everyone worked so hard all season for, but I know this club and team will come back stronger." Wolves star Cunha, 25, has a £62.5 million release clause and the Brazilian will sign a 5-year deal with the option of a further 12 months. United are also keen on Ipswich striker Liam Delap, but he has the pick of several clubs. They have identified Brentford's Brian Buemo as a possible alternative. In the closing weeks of a turbulent season, Marcus Rashford stands not only at the edge of another summer of change but at the precipice of a career-defining decision. Behind the scenes, away from the media glare and social media scrutiny, he's quietly making it known, next season, he wants Champions League football. Nothing less. This quiet conviction has echoed through club corridors, sparked speculation in transfer circles, and sent ripple effects through both Manchester United and Aston Villa. For United, Rashford's desire represents a reckoning. For Villa, a blow to ambitions. For European contenders across the continent, an opportunity. The boy from Wythenshawe, once hailed as United's savior, has grown into a man grappling with the stark realities of modern football, where loyalty collides with legacy, and club identity competes with personal ambition. The weight of red. Few players are as closely tied to their clubs as Marcus Rashford is to Manchester United. He is the embodiment of the academy dream, a local lad, nurtured within the system, who exploded onto the scene with the kind of debut that becomes folklore. His brace against Midtjylland in the Europa League, followed days later by a stunning introduction to the Premier League against Arsenal, marked him not just as a prospect, but as a star. But stars don't always stay in orbit. Sometimes they burn out, or they drift, pulled by gravity only they can feel. This season has been especially testing. Rashford has been a figure of inconsistency on the pitch and a magnet for criticism off it. His numbers have dipped. So has the club's. Despite flashes of the brilliance that once made defenders tremble, Rashford has looked increasingly like a man playing under a shadow of expectations, of legacy, of his own past. Yet the fire hasn't gone out. Those close to the player insist that the hunger still burns, perhaps brighter than ever. But it's now accompanied by a question. Is Manchester United still the right place to fulfill that ambition? The answer may depend not on sentiment, but on a cold, brutal truth. Champions League football is no longer guaranteed at Old Trafford. The United equation. The 2024-25 season may begin with Manchester United out of Europe's elite competition once more. And this time, the consequences could be deeper than disappointment, they could be transformative. If Rashford goes, it would be more than the loss of a player. It would be the symbolic end of a generation, The moment when even the club's most devoted homegrown talent decides that waiting for United to get it right is no longer viable. United's hierarchy is reportedly aware of Rashford's stance. There's no formal transfer request, no official declaration. But the signs are there, in conversations, in briefings, in what isn't being said. Rashford wants to play at the highest level.